Tell me why an 80-year-old is so concerned that they don't have a million, but then they're not concerned that they're feeling jam. This place is where we're going to. All of us are starting from here. Some of us will go like this. Some people will use aeroplane. They've
And
reached.
got
Some other
here.
people will take a long time. At the end of the day, all of us will get there.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's the girl Muna, and I am back with another interesting video as usual. By the way, happy new year, happy new year, happy new year. So today, you guys, I have someone very special on the channel. She is like so big here on YouTube. Manifest it. She's so big on YouTube, like you have to listen to her. So please introduce yourself.
Hi guys, my name is Uko Chimdima. Yes, I'm so happy to be on her channel. But you see, everything she said is false. I mean,
She's
I'm
big.
manifesting it.
Exactly.
Less than 1K subscribers. This girl said I'm big.
She's big, guys. She
My name
is
is
big. She's the biggest on the streets of YouTube, and that's on what? Her. If it's your first time of clicking in, thank you so much for joining. And if you're a returning subscriber, I mean, you know how we do, yeah? You're the reason why I keep showing up, and I do not take your love for granted. So you guys, today we are talking about something very interesting, something quite important. It's actually very important, but for some reason people don't talk about it. So today we are going to talk about it on the channel, and we have somebody here that's going to dice this topic for you. All right guys, so we actually just want to talk about social media and your mental health. So first things first, I'd like to ask what good impact has social media has on you?
Okay, personally, I would say number one, like knowledge. Like to a large extent, knowledge is widespread because we have social media. Some of us are not very patient with like reading books. I'm not a fantastic reader. Like if I have to read, let's say it's academic work, but then if it's not, like I prefer to watch a video on something and I will read. So social media has like, you can learn one or two things from people just talking about it online. You're not studying about it. So that one is there. Also, when you talk about like business, social media gives you like the opportunity to meet people from far and wide, buying your stuffs, shopping from your page. They don't know you, they've not seen you, they've not been to your shop before. They don't even know if you exist. But come on, you just put up a video and say, oh, I'm selling this bag. And then somebody can shop from you because you're on social media. Social media obviously has actually also helped in when it comes to like love. People have found love on social media. This is important. I know friends that have actually found people on Instagram. I even know someone that found someone on Facebook and they're even married. So yeah, people can find love on social media. Social media also helps like with the gospel, like when you want to like preach a wider reach. Instead of, before now we share tracks street by street. You're giving somebody track
that somebody might not even read.
Thank you. As soon as you give them, they can just say it and trash it. But because of there's the internet, like there's social media, you can easily just sit and record your phone, So rather keep your phone and then make a record just like we're doing now, and it gets to anybody and somebody who even needs it at that very particular point in time. So social media has actually done a lot of good things.
See, she has said everything like this. I don't know what I want to say again, but I'd just like to hammer on what she just mentioned about the trust. I feel like social media has given trust to an extent, because buying something from people you don't know, like you literally just trust them with your money. I feel like that's is one thing that social media has done for us, to just trust somebody enough to give them your money, and you're sure that you'll get what you're paying for. And it has also helped with networking. I've met a lot of people, a lot of amazing people on social media. I currently work from home, so if there was no social media, how would I have gotten the job? First things first, how would I have been able to work from my house? And I'm speaking to people like in different places. Like, it sounds so beautiful. It's just such an amazing experience that one application or one access you have to social media has given you all of these opportunities. So yeah, I mean, we cannot downplay the good things that social media has done for us, right? So yeah, now that we've talked about the good parts, I think we can just talk about the negative aspects of social media on us as a person, and then maybe on our mental health secondly. So yeah, what do you think?
So I also think that social media has actually like affected people mentally a whole lot, because number one, comparison is on the rise. Like on a normal day, if you didn't know so much of what was happening in some other person's life, you will not really mind. But because you are very much aware that people your age are like hitting millions and all kinds, so before there's so much pressure. Tell me why an 80-year-old is so concerned that they don't have a million, but then they're not concerned that they're feeling jam. Like, you're not passing jam, but then you're also concerned about the fact that you don't have millions of naira in your account. That's what social media can do to you. Now, you even have to be very careful. If you have younger siblings that are like teenagers, you have to put your eyes on them, because you see all this, sleeping around for money, or even Yahoo, or even not even serving God well, or even a lot of things are happening because people have kind of
Painted a picture.
yes, that's not real. That honestly is not real, because those of you watching this video, you can attest to the fact that there are some, like, you feel that so many things before you finally came to a place where you are as if you're okay. So
Yeah.
social media has actually affected people so much in that aspect. There's so much comparison. Secondly, I feel like social media has also affected people when it comes to like audacity as well, because people are more audacious. I'm telling you, on a normal day, like there are some people that if you see, you
can't
cannot talk to them face to
Yes.
face. But because of we are online,
Take for instance, now you see like hate comments on somebody like Tony Elumendu's page. Like somebody will just come and say, "Oh, your wife is
do you
not fine."
understand?
I'm like,
As in, I want to let you know that you have mine. And that your mind, that place where you buy her.
come borrow me. Because how will you look at somebody as big as Tony Emilio and you not say, "Oh, your wife is not fine"? I saw that comment and I was like,
Tony Elumelu can buy your entire village and chase all of you out of there.
do you understand?
But then you don't care. And when it comes to age, he's older than you. When it comes to money, he has more money than you. When it comes to even fashion, maybe he's even more
everything, like
fashionable than you are.
he's so ahead of you in every aspect. But the audacity that you have because you're on social media to troll him or even talk about him negatively is appalling.
Even there was a time that this man, Pet Edochie, made a comment about the fact that men should not kneel down to propose and all those kind of things. You know, Pet Edochie is a very strong, how do I say, like,
the strong figure.
Yes, and also like he carries the mentality of most of our parents. Let's not deny, like, some of us here, like maybe your father is very, very strong, or like maybe gender equality, or your parents are very, there are some of you, you know, that your parents still, maybe your father still, like, is big on the fact that your mother has to serve him, or you know, this kind of thing. But with our generation, things are changing, we agree. How can you have the mind? If you see Pete Edochie physically, you can't insult him. You have to fear.
But
he's an entity.
This thing you're talking about now. I mean, I'm not going to agree, because I was always saying, "Man will not need that."
No, the thing I'm saying is that I don't agree with it. But if Pete Edochie said that thing to me, I won't say a word.
Huh?
Because age-wise, he's more intelligent than me. Age-wise, he's older than me.
Yes.
He's you know,
maybe me personally, I might say something.
Insulting him.
Sorry, me, I might say something, but
you will not. I will insult
yes, definitely
him.
Say Asa.
Like, there's no, even the way people insult, you come and see Adeboye. Adeboye will say something, then you're insulting Adeboye on a normal day.
Yeah.
On what grounds? Like, if not for any other thing, maybe some of you will say that, oh, like, you don't care because maybe you will feel like you have more money than them.
Yeah.
They are older than you. Like,
yes,
some people are throwing away
age. Yes.
I can't imagine like a teenager insulting my mother. If I'm close to you, your teeth,
now slippers,
you will lose it. But then somebody can just come, because we're online.
Yeah.
You're anywhere in the world, you can just insult. So that's actually a damage on social media.
Yeah.
Number 3, people are not growing according to their age. That's another thing social media have done. Like, a teenager is like, you're a teenager, but like, you're so big on marriage. Like, instead of you to be more focused on like your academics.
Aside from like my younger brother now, I look at him a lot. I'm like, sometimes he's so big on, oh, he wants to get money. I'm like, this is your business. You're just 14 years old, bro. You're literally just 14 years old. So what would me in this how many years of my life be thinking about when you're 14 and you're saying, oh, you need money to do this? I'm like, so it's a lot of pressure, lot of pressure. I feel like that pressure cannot be taken out. Peer pressure. And if you're not a strong-willed person and maybe a Christian, maybe a Christian first before being strong-willed, because you can be strong-willed and you may not have like that Christian background, and every small thing will just shake you. So I feel like if you're not a strong-willed person or even a Christian, you will just be easily influenced. Personally, that influence has gotten to me like to an extent. You know, there were times where I would make comparisons. You know, just like you said, you know, you see somebody you graduated with from school. I have a particular person in my member, not call the person's name. This babe, it's almost as if the road she's passing is very clear. Like this just fall in place. And you will start asking yourself questions, and they post it on social media. Do you understand? And you're seeing how well they are doing. You guys graduated from school together, and you'll be asking yourself, like, okay, where did I go wrong? Do you understand? You start questioning your existence. everything you're known for.
Yes.
And it's just a lot on our mental
and
health.
apart from that, it's unnecessary. Because to be honest, these places where we're going to, all of us are starting from here. Some of us will go like this. Some people who use aeroplane, they've reached. Some other people will take a long time. At the end of the day, all of us will get there.
I mean, I feel like everybody have different ways they achieve things. Do you understand? Some persons, comparison might work for them. They might just want to, see somebody doing better than them, and they are ginger and they feel, yes, they feel
no, if you're inspired, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Like if you see somebody doing well, you're inspired. It's come on now, it's a good thing. But the one that you will see, then you will not become depressed.
Yeah.
You're thinking before you know, you start dipping your hands into things that you're not supposed to.
Yeah.
On a normal day, things you will not think about, your mind will start going there. You will catch yourself and not say something. Now why are you thinking like this?
Yeah.
Because you just maybe heard that your friend bought a car or that person has gone abroad. Some of you don't even have plans of going abroad. Like it's not even because of the money. You're not big on it. But because of your friend went to Canada, you just see yourself that night.
Your new dream.
Your
everything now. You just want
and it's short-lived though.
Exactly.
After like a few days, you're off it and you come back to
I know persons that never had plans to travel out of the country, but because everybody around them have traveled, they want to travel by all means. And most times they lose money. They fall into the wrong hands. People are duping them.
You go there, if you don't even
and then there's
blow the way
yes,
you're
exactly. They will not go there or not suffer.
Do you understand? I'm not saying that going abroad is bad. By all means, if you have the money, if you want to.
Japa, oh. See, that don't be like, oh, no, get my carrots, come here.
No, by all means, if you actually can afford it, by all means. But don't let
the pressure you.
I tell you now like this, I'm not on Instagram, and I'll not be on Instagram till the 1st of February. I deleted it because I'm telling you, I deleted it on like which I can't remember the date. I think like on, but I found out that it was the beginning of this year, and that's because I just found out that I was so much. This time I've not been on Instagram. I hear from people that this was happening, this was happening. I don't know. I actually
wanted to do that, but I felt like I could not do without it. But now this is a sign that I should go and delete my Instagram app.
To be honest, I'm not on Twitter, I'm not on Facebook, so like it's only Instagram. So it's only WhatsApp. Anything I know see for anybody's status, I don't know.
You guys, this is inspiring.
So like. And that's because I felt like I was getting too much into like some days you can scroll away hours.
Exactly. I talked about that thing with somebody yesterday. I said like the most important thing that you can control as a person is your time. The moment you lose control of your time, there is like it's a big problem.
Yeah.
And I feel like just last night after working, I was like, let me just check something. Just check one thing. Guys, you will not believe that I was awake from 4 a.m. up until 6 a.m. 2 hours of my time that I would have slept. Missy eye bag. I would have slept. I was just scrolling on social media. So yeah, I feel like
once in a while, just log out.
Yeah.
Like log out from the whole world, then come back later.